Why are celebrities flashing satanic signs on stage? Why do politicians attend secret ceremonies with symbols no one understands? Why do some people proudly call Satan their god while smiling into the camera? This isn't just conspiracy. This is real. This is growing. And it's darker than most people can handle. Today, you'll discover the truth. Who are the people that call Satan their god? What do these satanic cults actually believe? And most importantly, why is this spreading silently while the world laughs it off as a joke? Let's uncover the names, the rituals, and the twisted beliefs that hide behind closed doors. You may think only criminals or crazy people would worship Satan. But what if I told you it's your neighbor, your professor, your favorite singer? Today's Satanists don't all wear black robes and chant in graveyards. They wear suits. They run tech companies. They go viral on TikTok. Let's break it down. 1. Modern Satanism. Not what you think. Not all Satanists believe the same thing. Some don't believe Satan is real at all. Some believe he's a misunderstood hero. And some believe he's the true God who will reward their loyalty. Let's start with the Church of Satan, founded in 1966 by Anton LaVey. LaVey called Satan the symbol of pride, pleasure, and rebellion. They don't sacrifice animals. They don't even believe in Satan as a being. But here's the twist. They still call him God of the self. To them, man is God, and Satan is the representation of human greatness, not divine humility. Their teachings include, do what thou wilt, your desire is your law. Kindness to those who deserve it, not love wasted on ingrates. Indulgence instead of abstinence. In short, serve yourself, not others. And that's what attracts people, business owners, artists, celebrities, even lawyers. Not because they want evil, but because they want control. Now meet the Satanic Temple, founded in 2013. They've gained media attention for suing governments, demanding satanic statues in public, and mocking Christianity openly. They claim they don't worship Satan, but they use his name to fight religion. They push values like abortion rights, anti-Christian education, and radical freedom. Behind their activism, a hatred for moral authority. They use Satan as a flag, a weapon against God. 2. Real Satan worship, beyond the mask. Now let's go darker. There are modern groups who do worship Satan as a god. They believe he is real. They believe he listens. And they believe he rewards the faithful with power, money, fame, sex, or knowledge. These aren't big churches. They operate in secret. They recruit online. They test members with rituals, oaths, sometimes even blood. Known groups include Order of Nine Angles, a British cult tied to neo-Nazism, human sacrifice, and terrorism. Temple of Set, offshoot of the Church of Satan, but more mystical and occult-based. Luciferian Brotherhoods, secret circles where Satan is honored as the light bearer. And some of these groups have rules like no contact with Christians, total loyalty to the group, ritual offerings, sometimes involving animals, celebrations on satanic feast days like April 30th and Halloween. But it goes even deeper. Some rituals involve invoking demonic forces. Members chant in languages they don't understand. Some claim to be possessed. Some say they see visions. And once someone crosses that line, they're rarely the same again. 3. Celebrities, elites, and the occult. Now let's talk about what many fear to say: satanic influence in Hollywood, music, and politics. No, we're not saying every celebrity is a Satanist, but some openly admit dark allegiances. Jay-Z wearing "Do What Thou Wilt" shirts, quoting Satanist Aleister Crowley. Katy Perry saying, "I sold my soul to the devil." Sam Smith performing satanic-themed acts on live TV. Doja Cat dressing as Baphomet. Lady Gaga appearing in rituals and blood-themed art installations. Are they just being edgy, or is there something darker behind the glamour? Then there are the elites. Secret societies like the Bohemian Grove, where high-status men gather in forests, burn effigies, and speak of ancient gods. The Illuminati rumors tied to politicians, business moguls, and influencers. Is it all fake, or do they know something we don't? Here's what matters. Even if just 10% of it is true, that's enough to change everything. Because Satan doesn't want worship like God does. He wants allegiance, rebellion, blood, chaos. And those who call him God, whether through metaphor or devotion, are playing a deadly game. 4. The dark result. So why do people follow Satan? Because he tells them exactly what they want to hear. You don't need rules. You are your own God. Truth is whatever you want it to be. If it feels good, do it. No one can judge you. But it all comes at a cost. People lose peace. They become consumed by paranoia, obsession, and addiction. Some report hauntings, mental breakdowns, even suicides. What Satan gives up front, attention, power, pleasure, he takes back later with interest. You might be wondering, if these cults are real, where do they operate? How do they recruit? What do they actually do behind the scenes? And most of all, who joins them and why? Let's answer that. 5. Where do satanic cults exist today? They don't always hide in forests or basements. Many operate online, quietly, silently, through invitation only. Websites, private Discord servers, hidden forums on the dark web, these places are where recruitment begins. Sometimes it starts with curiosity, a teenager searching for occult knowledge, a heartbroken person desperate for answers, a young artist wanting to break the rules. They click a link, join a group, and slowly the mind begins to change. First, they're given books, Aleister Crowley, Anton LaVey, or the Satanic Bible. Then they're taught symbolism, pentagrams, goat heads, the Eye of Horus. Then the rituals, chanting, blood oaths, rejection of religion. Finally, the tests, loyalty through action. Sometimes dangerous, even criminal. What starts as philosophy becomes a way of life, and many don't even realize when they've crossed the line. Popular cities where satanic cults have operated: Los Angeles, several underground groups tied to the entertainment industry; New York, hidden circles practicing Luciferian philosophy; Berlin, London, São Paulo, each has been linked to elite occult gatherings; Karachi, Mumbai, Dubai, yes, even in conservative cultures, secret groups exist. Some meet monthly, some live in communes, some blend into everyday society. But their goal is often the same: reject God, embrace Satan, take control. 6. The initiation. What really happens inside? Let's talk about what goes on behind those locked doors. There's a reason cult members rarely speak, because what happens is designed to shock and shatter the soul. Common initiation rituals include renouncing all previous faith, especially Christianity. Members are asked to blaspheme, desecrate religious items, and record it. Writing one's name in a black book, a symbolic offering of self to Satan. Blood pacts, sometimes cutting their own hand and mixing it with another member. Sexual acts. Some cults use sexual rituals to invoke spirits or unleash power. Animal sacrifices, rare but documented in various local news reports. Consuming hallucinogens to weaken the mind and open them to spiritual experiences. But the worst part, the slow desensitization. At first, members feel fear, but over time, fear becomes thrill. They're told they're part of a chosen few, that everyone else is blind, that they've escaped the lie, and that is how they stay loyal. Even if they regret it later, leaving is almost impossible. Some who tried to expose their cults have vanished, others have suffered public humiliation or breakdowns. This isn't entertainment, this is psychological warfare. 7. Why do celebrities get involved? Let's now talk about powerful names. Many viewers ask, do celebrities really worship Satan, or are we overreacting to symbolism? Let's be real, not every celebrity is in a cult, but some have clearly embraced satanic themes over and over again. Why? 3 reasons. Shock sells. The darker the art, the more viral it goes. 2. Hidden loyalty. Some are genuinely initiated into occult groups. 3. Mocking God. For some, it's rebellion against their Christian upbringing. Shocking examples. Lil Nas X released Satan-themed shoes with human blood inside. Sam Smith and Kim Petras performed a hell-themed act at the Grammys. Beyoncé and Jay-Z often show all-seeing eye symbols and Masonic imagery. Doja Cat's Instagram posts directly use demonic Baphomet-inspired visuals. Grimes, Elon Musk's ex, has posted satanic memes and sigils. Now ask yourself, why repeat the same symbols? Because in their world, symbols speak louder than words. Baphomet, the upside-down cross, the red horns, the black and white checkerboard floor. These aren't random designs. They are used in ritual magic, Freemasonry, and satanic rites for centuries. And whether they believe in Satan or not, the imagery is real. The influence spreads, especially to the young, especially through music, movies, and fashion. This isn't just rebellion anymore. It's indoctrination. The people who call Satan their god aren't fiction. They're real. They walk among us. Some know what they're doing, others are blind. But the end is the same. Rebellion that leads to destruction. So if the world laughs, let it laugh. The truth doesn't change, and the truth still sets people free.